Okay, guys. All right, guys. We have done something on quadratic equation in the previous lesson. So if you have not seen that lesson, please do well to see. So start with on this one. We want to look at this. So if I have 2x squared plus 5x, 2x squared plus 5x, is this a quadratic equation or not? That's for you to answer. Well, if you follow from the previous lesson, you know that this is not a quadratic equation. Yeah, why this is can be called a quadratic expression. This is a quadratic expression. It is not a quadratic equation. A quadratic equation, to make this a quadratic, if this has to be a quadratic equation, then it has to be equal to something. Alright, can be equal to 3, can be equal to 0, can be equal to 4 and all that. So that is what makes a quadratic equation a quadratic equation. Alright, that said, we are going to move to something else now. We'll move to looking at the methods of solving quadratic equation. Methods of solving quadratic equations. Alright, sorry, let me use this. Now, methods of solving quadratic equations. So in solving quadratic equation, there are various methods that we can use. Alright, we can use what we call the factorization method. Is always the number one in the list. Factorization method. Yeah, and a lot of people see the factorization method as the cheapest method. Yeah, meanwhile all the other methods are easy. They are easy. Then after factorization method, we have what we call completing the square method. I think I'll go with this one next. Completing the square method. And then we have the what is it called now, the formula method. And then we have the graphical method. Then there are other methods, like we have the determinant method. And we have the matrix method. Matrix method is different from the determinant method. So, but in the scope of this lesson, we are going to focus on this, and this guy, right? So this is what we are going to look at. So in the scope, the reason why I brought this lesson is just for you to know that we can use factorization method to solve quadratic equation. We can use completing the square method. Sorry, I did not finish this line. Completing the square method. All right. And then we can use formula method, we can use graphical method. So we are going to use these 4 methods in solving this problem. Alright, so we're going to start with the factorization method in the next lesson. So I'm hoping to see you in the next lesson. Thank you very much.